Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about tenants and landlords' rights in the real estate market here in Dubai. First things first, any tenancy contract here in Dubai must be registered under the Ejari system. Any rental disputes that come in the future between both parties will be undertaken by the Rental Dispute Centre. The tenancy contract is legally binding and works on the premise of automatic renewal. Any changes that need to be made to the contract must be mutually agreed by both parties. An exception to this is for the increasing of rent, which must be within the rental cap as advised by the RERA rental index. The landlord must give at least 90 days notice in order to be able to enforce this, and the tenant can decide to accept it, maybe negotiate on it, or if they want to, simply leave the property at the end of the current contract. Should the landlord want to sell the property or move in themselves or have a first degree relative move in or even do major maintenance work that means that the tenant can't safely stay inside the property, then 1 year's notice has to be given via a notary public or registered post. If the tenant does move out and then finds out that the reasoning that was given by the landlord was breached, then the tenant can file a claim against the owner. Also, if the reasoning changes for evicting the tenant, say for example from wanting to sell the property to deciding that the landlord wants to move in, a completely new document giving notice has to be submitted from that new date. It's also important to note that if the owner decides to move in, they then can't decide to rent out the property for a period of 2 years from deciding to do so. The notice period can be of course amended or foregone completely as long as it's mutually agreed by both parties, but I would make sure that this is put down in writing in case of any future disputes. And finally, a landlord can evict a tenant before the end of a contract if they've been found to be violating the law. For example, if they've not paid the rent within 30 days of a late notice being given, using the property for illegal purposes, or damaging the property to such an extent that it's no longer safe for its inhabitants. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're a tenant or a landlord and you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. Otherwise, thanks for watching the video and I'll see you on the next one. If you like the video, please hit that like button and share it with any of your friends that might find it useful. Also, don't forget to please hit that subscribe button below. It really helps me to grow the channel and reach a wider audience and provide value to anyone who's looking about information here in the Dubai real estate market.